Hello guys, hello.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
नोटिफिकेशन तो जा रहा है यार। हेलो गाइस, क्या हाल है सबके?
Bombarder!
क्या हाल है भाइयों के? We are back once again. हेलो गाइस, हेलो। क्या हाल है सभी के? वेलकम। गाइस, जो भी देख रहे हो फटाफट लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर दें। जो भी देख रहे हो फटाक से लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दें।
Natsai Onai. I should have
हेलो गाइस,
known. And
हेलो।
you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
गाइस, जो भी देख रहे हो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब जरूर कर दें।
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him.
250
Should have
सब्सक्राइबर
known it
करवा
was
दें
you
प्लीज।
two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He
इट्स माय
is.
हम्बल
I sent
रिक्वेस्ट।
him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashfinders.
हम्म।
In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are
गाइस, लाइक एंड
taking
सब्सक्राइब
great
करें।
risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
I thought you haven't been much help.
With all
वही तो।
due respect, Officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few
गाइस,
accusations.
लाइक जरूर कर दें
I must
स्ट्रीम को।
insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
ठीक है भाई।
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for
गाइस,
rescuing me.
लाइक जरूर
We shall
करें।
speak soon.
भाई ऑफिसर तो किसी काम की नहीं निकली। यार, ये एक
Honeydew protein eaten away.
समझ में नहीं आ रहा।
Mine now, Demi guys.
अगर कहीं भी कुछ भी लगता है। गाइस बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, आप लाइक कर रहे हैं और ऐसे लाइक करते हैं, सब्सक्राइब भी करें अगर अच्छा लग रहा है आपको ये गेम, जरूर लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब करें। अच्छा है यार। यार अपन को एक थोड़ा सा पॉइंट और चाहिए अपने मिशन खोलने का। अपन को लेवल 22 हो चुकी है। भाई जो भी नया देख रहा है सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें। टैलेंट नहीं मिला है, गियर मिले हैं, चलो। रिलेशनशिप का कोई नहीं है, इनमें से कोई सा कर लेते हैं पर तभी अपना लेवल खुलेगा। प्रोफेसर असाइनमेंट, ये असाइनमेंट करने में थोड़ा टाइम लगा। ये असाइनमेंट फ्लक्स भी मिल नहीं रहा है। टॉक टू द गॉब्लिन इन हॉग्समीड, चलो यही करते हैं। आओ अपन हॉग्समीड गॉब्लिन से बात करते हैं। किधर है? हाँ यही है, चलो। गाइस लाइक जरूर करें।
What'll I do without her?
क्या हो गया भाई?
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf biscuit was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your moon calf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff.
भाई जहाँ से भी आप देख
I'm
रहे
only
हैं
one
कमेंट करके
goblin.
बताएं।
Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Keep eyes on.
I'll keep an eye out for your moon calf, Garneth.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
आओ इसके बाद इसको देखना है। भाई ये तो बहुत ही दूर है। वर्ल्ड मैप खोलो, किधर है? यहाँ पास में है। चलो यहाँ से उड़ते हुए चलेंगे। हॉग्समीड में क्या उड़ नहीं सकते, यहाँ से बस उड़ते हुए जा सकते हैं। समझ रहे हो भाई? भाई जो भी नया देख रहे हो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब जरूर करें। इसमें अपना रूम भी और हाँ 300 मीटर है अभी भी यहाँ। गाइस आप लाइक करेंगे तो
Poachers. Garneth was right then. I'd better be careful.
भाई ये तो बहुत सारे हैं। ओ
Confringo! You Protego! Arresto momentum. Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Ready to... It would appear you're grossly
अरे
outmatched.
मेरे को मारेगा, औकात है।
That's just fearful.
Confringo! Bombarda!
Reducto. Tiger.
Descendo!
You haven't got a prayer. Careful not.
Crucio.
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Confringo. Bombarda.
Potato. No one takes one of my own and lives to tell of it.
And I haven't even had the tea yet. Potato!
Confringo. Descendo.
I won't go down as easy.
Crucio.
Crucio.
No!
चलना चाहिए.
Potato. Pathetic.
Descendo. Confringo. Bombarda.
एक और है. चलो जिसको मारे सबको पार्ट होते जाते. क्या क्या मिला आपको? हीलिंग मिली और
Revelio.
यहाँ पे कुछ तो है. आज देखे क्या मिला पर मेरे को. अरे ये है इनको.
Alohomora.
अलो हुआ. चल गया. चोर तो है भाई.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
इसमें से बिस्किट कौन है? रुको एक सेकंड. पर लगाते ये. अब इसमें से बिस्किट कौन है भाई?
Arresto momentum. Accio. Arresto momentum. Everything's all right now.
अरे कहाँ गए? ओ भाई.
Revelio.
अब इसमें से बिस्किट कौन है?
Arresto momentum. Revelio.
ये
Arresto momentum.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Raven Eye from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
चलो हो गया भाई. इसको तो पकड़ लिया. चलो हॉक्समीड चलते हैं भाई. हॉक्समीड यहाँ पे चलना पड़ेगा. इतना लंबा ट्रैवल कौन करेगा? सीधा मैजिक. समझ रहे हो गाइस? हाँ चलें. गॉब्लिन के पास मिल गया भाई आपको.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Garneth, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
We both fine. नहीं.
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm so glad to be home and she suffer with me. नहीं भाई.
I'm glad she's safe
और
now.
बहुत अच्छे
I'm sure
लोग.
she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind.
क्या बात है?
You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
चलो गाइस, अपना भाई बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जो भी लाइक कर रहा है। अपना मेन मिशन खुल गया है। मेन मिशन की तरफ चलते हैं। हाउसवर्ड भाई जो भी सब्सक्राइब किया है बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। हैं? क्या यहाँ से नहीं आ सकते क्या? सेंट्रल हॉल चलते हैं अपन। चलो गाइस, अब मेन मिशन की तरफ चलते हैं। तो फिर ऐसा मैप चेम तो मैप चेम पर जाना है क्या? एक सेकेंड। मैप चेम्बर, अच्छा ये है ना मैप चेम्बर। सीक्रेट रूम। मैप चेम्बर। गाइस बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया जिसने भी लाइक किया है, सब्सक्राइब भी करते जाएं। भाई एक नंबर था गया है लेकिन ये मैप चेम्बर। आप इनसे बात करते मैडम
Welcome
से।
back.
यहाँ
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
अच्छा
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In
अच्छा
fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. I'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
चलो प्रोफेसर के रूम पे चलते हैं।
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
यार प्रोफेसर फिग को पता होगा। प्रोफेसर फिग के पास चलो। चलो प्रोफेसर फिग से मिलने चलते हैं। गाइस लाइक भी करते चले, सब्सक्राइब भी करते चले। प्रोफेसर फिग को पता होगा कैसे जाना अंदर। फिर फ्रेम ड्रॉप क्यों है?
Now here's Professor Fig. The keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing
अच्छा,
may
अपन को
come in
poison मिलेगी
handy.
जिससे अपन रूप बदल
Let's just
सकते हैं।
say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
अरे ये तो रखा ही इसके पास। अरे 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 ओ भाई साहब।
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I
Professor
suppose we'll
Black
meet
को
again in the
संभालेगा
nap
Professor
chamber.
Fig। अपन
It's
जाते
rather
हैं
strange to
पासवर्ड
hear
लेने।
gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
कगावा कगावा को ढूंढना पड़ेगा। मैडम कगावा आओ मैडम को ढूंढे। जी
Do you have a
Yes,
moment,
yeah.
Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... You'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Oh, really? I haven't decided what to buy.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather unenviable...
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours. I wonder almost daily why I accepted this appointment from the...
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
भाई किसी से बात नहीं करना अरे गेट खोल जा आई पकड़ लिया कोई भाई फिर हकलाना पड़ेगा हकला हकला
Greetings! I mean, out of my way, children.
कौन बोला साला
Headmaster, here. What could he want?
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I...
Professor, a word? Professor Black, again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Please do that. What the advice? करने देते हैं.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
And the password from the scroll is...
What did we do to deserve him as a headmaster?
चलो यार नीचे कुछ है क्या नीचे क्या है भाई नहीं कूद पाया
I haven't time for any of you at the moment. None. None at all. Move aside.
देख रहे हो दादागिरी पहले जा रहा है रूट क्या चेंज हुआ
I hope it's not about anything I've been doing.
ना भाई कुछ नहीं है भाई तेरे लिए ये सारा सबेस्टियन खरीदा था हमेशा
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better.
Professor, a word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might speak with you about...
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
He's handling a secret ministry of
well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig.
That ought to give Professor Fig some breathing room.
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job, Scrope.
Attention, students. I hereby decree... Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
You dare question I've changed... You dare question
How
me?
Dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It do with my family reason. It do with the purity of blood. Master does remember it.
But certainly I remember. It's still stronger together, no?
Master has made Scrope laugh.
यार क्या होगा यार इसका purity of blood purity of blood
pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
चलो I just wear off भागो
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now to speak the password to the gargoyle.
चले
Confringo!
It's the headmaster office. चलो headmaster office चलते हैं अपन हाँ ये ऊपर है फिर आसपास कुछ नहीं है क्या? हाँ, यहाँ से चल सकते हैं बस।
Revelio.
अभी आवाज ही चली जाती है। हॉकर हाइड्रोलॉजी अवार्ड, अच्छा। चलो चले। ओ भाई क्या ही जगह है भाई।
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Revelio.
Whisper the password.
Toujours pure.
बन गई सीढ़ियाँ भाई। हेडमास्टर
I
ऑफिस
wonder
में
if
चलते हैं।
all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
ओ भाई डम्बलडोर का भाई।
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
Very well. What will I find in the book? क्या देखना book में देखने वाला?
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story.
A
I
story.
cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? That must be the pedestal.
ओ भाई ये क्या? अबे बुक में चला गया मैं तो। ओ भाई साहब। आप कैसा?
Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Make your way through the town without being seen.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
अरे भाई ये सब क्या है यार? भाई साहब भाई ये कुछ तो अलग ही सीन है भाई. अबे अबे से छुप के कैसे जाएं?
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be?
ओ भाई साहब यहाँ से जा सकते. बस सब तो यही घूम रहे हैं.
I need to time this just right.
और ये तो बड़ा खतरनाक जगह है यार. अब ये हटेगा तभी जा पाऊंगा मैं. भाग 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 भाग.
I see. A staircase straight ahead.
भाग 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 भाग.
Death.
बच रहे भाई. बच रहे अभी अभी मार लेते सारा.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
ऊपर से आना है. अरे बाप रे.
I'd best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
ये कौन है?
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
अरे यार देख लिया. अरे क्या भाई भागता क्यों नहीं यार? चूतिया ही है. चलो फिर से करना, पूरा तो सही करना पड़ेगा ना फिर से। हाँ ठीक है।
This is my chance. Come and leave. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them.
उधर देख, उधर देख, अरे उधर देख ना, चूतिए उधर देख। ये कहीं देख रहा उधर, देखा 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 देखा। चलना, तेज क्यों दौड़ रहा है? चूतिए तेज दौड़ रहे, मर जाएगा। सामने खड़ा है।
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward. Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
ऊपर से जा सकते हैं यहाँ से अपन। ये तो यही है। भाई इनके बीच से कैसे जाऊंगा मैं?
Now's my chance.
कैसे? अरे दौड़ नहीं रहा है क्या? अरे चूतिया ही है यार, दौड़ता ही नहीं है।
That's the way forward.
चलो 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 चलो। अरे दौड़ ले भाई। यूज।
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
क्या बात है? How can I go? है मैं वहां जाऊं कैसे? यहाँ से है जी, वहां से। नहीं देख सकते।
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
क्या बात है? ये
This
है ना
is the way
मजे।
forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
ओ, ये क्या हो रहा है?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Sure.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
भाई डम्बलडोर की बॉन्ड है। गेम में डम्बलडोर की बॉन्ड रहती है ना, ऐसी ही रहती है।
I've never felt such power.
क्या बात कर रहे हो? पावर भी है.
Defender! Bombarda!
अरे भाई साहब, अरे इसकी तो आज तो बैंड बजेगी जो सामने आएगा.
Defender! Depulso! Descender! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Bombarda! Protego! Defender!
क्या बात है?
Bombarda! Descender! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Descender! Bombarda! Descender! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Descender! Bombarda! Depulso!
चलो 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 आगे चलो आगे चलो. अरे ये तो मेन वाला आ गया. Oh my god.
Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Defender! Bombarda! Depulso! Descender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Depulso! Bombarda! Depulso! Bombarda!
अरे यार.
Descender! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda!
क्या बात है? अबे जाना क्यों? अबे अबे यार पहले इनको मारते हैं।
Defender!
तुम क्या साड़े
Bombarda! Defender! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Bombarda! Defender!
अबे
Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Depulsor! Bombarda! Depulsor! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Descender! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Bombarda! Defender! Revelio!
भाग गया खुल गया गेट खुल गया लगता है मेरे को फिर से लगाई होगी मेरे को ऐसा फील हो रहा है कि फिर से लगाई होने वाली है ये क्या होता है
A simple stone. This must be for me.
Yeah, this is for you, brother. Harry Potter.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Not.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Neve.
May her memory be a treasure to us forever.
क्या है भाई क्या देख रहा है जाना चूतिया complete the trial है अब कैसा अब ये क्या है
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Yeah.
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
भाई ये स्टैचू कहीं तो देखा हूँ
Remember that as you witness my memory.
हाँ मैडम की मेमोरी देखी
Isadora, What you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
भाई ये सबके पेन निकाल खाया है.
Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
इसका पेन निकाल के उसने अपने अंदर कर लिया. हाँ मैप चेम्बर में चले वापस.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
Fascinating. Disturbing.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repository?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. Yeah. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
और तो रैन रॉक के ऊपर नजर रखनी पड़ेगी। अगर क्या कर देता हूँ मैं, कोई दूसरा ट्रायल नहीं मिल जाता भी। अगला अगला ट्रायल तक नेक्स्ट ट्रायल तक अपन को अपग्रेड करते हैं। Release a damage blast that breaks enemy shield। अच्छा ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, ये सही है। Reach 24 level। ठीक है। Speak to Nettie। क्वेस्ट में चलते हैं। इसका तो कहीं दिखाई नहीं रहा यार। अरे ये देखना पड़ेगा, पता है पेपेंडो, ये देखना पड़ेगा है क्या। अरे कुछ काम का भी नहीं है अपने। चलो नेटी के पास चलते अपन। ये रही नेटी यहाँ पर। सीधा ट्रांसफर, सीधा ट्रैवल। जो भी देखा लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब कर दें प्लीज।
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping?
Galloping?
Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me Just as he removed a scarf from his face, he shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your... And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress.
Yes.
Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Thanks.
Revelio.
कुछ तो है यार. अब ये खुलता कैसे यार? तो कहते क्या है इसको? क्या कोई बताएगा इसको कैसे खुलता है? कोई क्या ही बताएगा? वो देख तो नहीं रहा. बाहर क्या है?
Confringo. Revelio.
अच्छा यहाँ पे वो ला के रख रहे हो, समझ रहे हो क्या? बटरफ्लाई यहाँ है आसपास? नहीं है. अब कितनी प्रोग्रेस हो गई? 23 हाफ हो गया. ठीक है. ये करे क्या? डीक से मिलते जाके. आओ स्पीक विद डीक. चलो रूम में चलते देखते हैं. हाँ बहुत टाइम से अपने रूम में भी नहीं गए ना. रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट.
Spare a moment. Deek has an idea to share with you.
रुक जाओ भाई. नहीं ये सिर्फ कुछ अपग्रेड करने का में इतने सारे हैं. सब बेचने हैं सब. Hello, Deke, you want to talk with you?
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
Breeding pen?
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deeg suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
ठीक है. Rescue the female thestral. Thestral was a breeding pen spellcraft. स्पेलक्राफ्ट कहाँ पर है? हॉग्समीड में स्पेलक्राफ्ट. अरे भाई तो ये क्या है यार?
Revelio.
चलो भाई आज के लिए बस इतना ही. अपन नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम में मिलेंगे. बाय बाय.